trial? Just thinking about things.
Favorite ding dongs and dingers.
It's finally time.
Oh boy.
That's right.
You ready, guys? I know exactly who it is. I mean, I'm like,
First time we've heard him say this.
I shall tell you all
I'm excited
the
to see
meeting
what the
place.
trial.
Yeah, where do we go for this?
Central
Like,
island
trial.
of Jabberwock Island.
Oh,
There is a
that.
mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
Yeah, I know.
My friends, is Monokuma
We didn't land on Monokuma Rock.
Once you're
Monokuma
there,
Rock landed.
please
Is it?
proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret
Who
entrance.
called it that?
I'll see you soon.
Here we are,
That's why we've been
Monokuma
together
Rock.
before.
I was
Yeah, Mount
wondering
Rushmore
why
is
the
like
beach had been devil.
Nakito.
the common knowledge amongst
Nagito.
Americans.
Or
Yeah,
will
I think
we
it's a
make the
real famous
dreadfully
thing.
wrong one? I fucked up.
Are you kidding me? What the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Hey,
Never mind that. How do we make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
Don't worry about it, bud.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all of this.
You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right. We still needed his knowledge.
Maybe we could suck it out of his brain.
I mean, I still can't believe he's
No, we need to check with him to make sure that he pooped before the trial.
He pooped.
What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I know, they probably ran away.
Oh, hell no! There's no way I let them escape, you know? Look, I'll drag this one. Wait, I'll drag this one back over here.
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey, now if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when suddenly I heard the fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You. How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you
We're doing our best to
understand?
investigate this murder even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko.
Dumbass.
And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
I'm right here.
Oh, he's got his earring, too.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to.
I do hope you're a main character.
It seems you noticed it too.
What?
Wait, did he get his earring? If I
No.
Get
did,
his earring back.
He got his earring back.
Now that everyone's all together, let's start the secret entrance to the trial field.
Please wait a second.
My, mon ami, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. You actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're even a bigger masochist than I thought. Oh, well, I have a big brother who dotes his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
he told us to come, but how did we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
He mentioned something about a
Secret
secret
entrance.
entrance, was it?
I mean,
Secret
I
entrance.
just
Come on now, stop playing with me.
Oh my
To
god.
his mouth. Well,
It roars.
that's
Oh
something
dear.
if I ever
That's
heard one.
terrifying.
That's what
This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down.
Get up to get down.
Oh,
Wow.
That's fine.
Something came out. That
Oh.
Could it be?
squashed someone.
Is he
Yeah.
telling us to enter it?
Also, Luke,
suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazi is trembling with fear.
Look at all of them. That's totally suspicious.
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already.
Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean,
Forgive
none of this is
me.
real anyway. It's like not even remote.
Forgive me.
There's no way. There's no way. All together.
Lady won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. Man, she's like the bravest one of us all. Come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward.
You're
Glasses
right.
might be dead
Or
for
for
this
us to
game,
turn
y'all.
across
They
the
don't
rock.
be giving us no
We need
time
to
to
do it.
vibe.
That's everyone's decision. I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game.
That's the spirit.
Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me.
Carried you like I carried this
When
game
each of
on
us
my
entered
back.
Monokuma Rock,
It should.
Wait, what?
That was cool.
Let's do this.
Trial.
Let's start the class trial.
All right. Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I'm excited.
During
Water
all
break
this
already.
trial,
You
you
poor
present your
thing.
arguments
That's
for
how
who
you
the
get to
killer
watch. I'm
is,
so
and
sorry.
vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. If you pick the wrong
I can only breathe through my mouth.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Monami.
Such a cruel rule.
Tied up.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing.
Wow.
Is there really a killer among us?
Yes.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
All right, there we
Such
go.
a sad state of
Alright,
affairs,
it's not that
isn't
bad.
it?
I mean, think of
By
who he
the
died
way,
with.
this class
know,
trial
right?
is going to be 100% fair.
Oh, I'm sure
So
it
there's
is.
no
Why
need
is
to
that nigga
worry.
happy?
I'm the type who
over there
hates
laughing.
favoritism and
They didn't have a different
prejudice.
sprite of him, just
Well,
like with a straight face?
not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
Damn.
Oh, no, rude.
That much?
Oh.
I don't like
Now,
Monami.
let's begin.
Poor thing.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Mikana's me right now.
Sounds exactly like my version.
fists.
Were you
Also,
even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Not me.
What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
I was in my
you
room.
know what? I'm
I don't
gonna
like
check.
it.
Like a normal person.
I mean, there ain't no way he did it.
Why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Nagito's pretty tall. Look at who's standing next to him.
Is
issue on our
Nagito
minds?
a fuckboy?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Yep.
Then
Yeah,
let's
that's true.
start with that mystery.
Good luck and have fun.
Okay, this looks easy.
That way?
Make your move. Alright. Get one
Nice.
press. There are a lot of bullets. No, not really. Gaps in floorboard, knife, and bloodstains.
Gas
under
the
the
floorboard,
table.
knife, and bloodstain under the
See if
table.
your boy still got the skills that pay the bills.
Floorboard, knife,
Why
and
was
bloodstain.
Byakuya's body in a place like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
His body was underneath the table
Kana's voice is really cool.
at the very back of the dining hall.
That is true. Can you just narrate my life, please?
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
I missed.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's
Oh, that
wrong.
shit's much faster.
wrong.
Oh, that's wrong. You gotta
So
keep
you
that.
can just go slow.
Okay, Haji,
I don't
man.
know anything you're talking about. You
I like
fucking
that.
moron.
I'm taking
Don't
this.
congratulate me on that. That was
Y'all did grown man shit.
I really like Hajime.
Why?
Did I mention that already? I really do.
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
What, dead?
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Yeah, see how the blood splatter is going all the way up?
That's why you think it's impossible
what
that
the
the
heck
killer
is
knew
going on? The
about
entire other
I get your point.
table's off, though.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular.
Oh.
Your life is meaningless.
Oh
Just as savage as I am.
Praise, you know.
But if the
I don't
killer
think she
didn't
cares.
move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown. And that's when he was killed.
So he went in
Why
to
you
get that
said
knife.
condescending? Hang on to
We
something.
found his body under the table.
No shit.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Yeah, John, why
he
did
was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
No, that's wrong.
Seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
Or maybe you killed him under the table, huh?
Not
Taro
an
Taro.
earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
Under the
don't
table?
know, I
Reason
might.
why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Don't you think?
The reason Byakuya
feel
dove
like
under the
Nagito's
table
raspy
is connected to
voice.
what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably,
The letter, maybe?
Me
Well, they don't have
The
like
knife?
the tape under the table.
Sure, the knife wouldn't be it.
doing?
Because it was under the table.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Maybe, just maybe, he put on the night vision goggles, or maybe he didn't even put the night vision goggles on. Maybe he saw the glowing paint and went under the table to see what the heck it was and was like, well, this is a knife, and then was like,
I
maybe.
was trying to like figure
Knife?
out what question.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Honestly, I don't
noticed
think
the
it
knife
was
was
the
hidden
murder
there.
weapon,
So in
though.
order to get it,
He noticed the
under
knife
the
was,
table.
with his night vision goggles.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking.
Particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items.
Yup.
So I cannot deny that possibility.
But how did he notice that there was a
Ain't
knife
no way
under the
Gundam is a
table?
high schooler.
Okay.
Because you put it there, or you had somebody put it there for him.
Okay, think about this. What if, okay, Byakuya had the knife there as an insurance policy. The lights cut off. He was shocked because he's like, what the hell is this?
And then he went to go get it for.
And then he went to go get his knife to see and find who to defend himself.
And then what about all the shady stuff in his bag?
He could have been completely honest and he was just trying to protect people, but he just had equipment to like be sure. Like, listen, even if you like, how you gonna protect people with nothing?
If he knew
He's a grown man with
beforehand,
3
he
kids.
probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Yes,
Then,
that's absolutely right.
Instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment.
Maybe.
Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No.
Wait, he's the one with the night vision goggles then?
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course.
We're all under
I
a
have
giant
proof to
table.
back me up.
Tell me. This is almost
We're
like a
underneath
real
the metaphorical
trial.
table.
What do you mean? It is
You
real.
got this, guys. I'm warmed up now.
Make your argument.
Alright,
Let's
make
do
your
this.
argument.
What we got?
Knife.
Oh,
We got
That's a
5.
lot of
Give me so many
things.
on
There
this.
are so many.
I think
let's
it's
take
night
the
vision
last
goggles. If we're gonna talk about
I'm
how
sure
he couldn't see.
Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct.
Yes, sir.
If that's the case,
What's
But
up?
night vision goggles probably be it.
during the blackout, Mr. Ham Ham
Mr. Hands, the
Poor
nerd.
guy.
must have seen
Put
the
some
killer
respect
take
on
the knife.
Byakuya's name. Put some
But it
respect
was
on my guy's
super
name.
pitch black.
Was?
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
You were still eating it though.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Ah, give me some!
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Good
Get my little wiggly hair.
Now get
That's wrong.
Little hair
Shut up for a second.
waves.
Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
What is he, a bat or
Those night
something?
vision goggles we found under the
Those
table.
look like actual night vision
What's
goggles
happening?
that were rendered in
So-
video game form.
Are you saying Byakuya
Tell
was
me
the
I'm
one
lying
who
right now.
used those night vision
Says
goggles?
his name.
Tell me I know that's wrong right to my
Seems
face.
to be the case.
Why are you easily out of focus?
Whoa, sorry.
Hey, Karen,
Oh,
no.
snap.
She can do it.
I'm getting
No,
told.
that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
It's gonna be a new thing.
Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
What the heck you thinking? I don't know what I just
So I
read,
guess
bro.
we're going on a
Bubble
one-on-one.
shutdown.
All right, let's shut her
Bubble
down.
showdown.
Knife.
Knife, Duralumin case.
Delirium case.
Okay.
So the bullets just turned to blades.
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those knives. That's gotta be it.
Heck.
Okay.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used knives, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the in reality. So those goggles were planned if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Ah, there we go.
I think I did
That
it.
actually worked.
I did it.
Guys,
All I
I
had
don't
to do
even
is hit
understand
Y.
what just happened.
Okay.
Someone please explain to me like
Byakuya
I'm
was
five.
definitely
Yeah.
the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the
Duralumin
party.
case? How do you say it?
We
How'd
found
you
a
make come on,
smaller
man?
case for storing the
How's
night
your
vision
boy out?
goggles.
Which means
right.
we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case
Hell yeah.
as well.
Duralumin,
Woohoo!
okay.
I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah, so
That's
back-
right, we're right.
Was that knife inside the case too?
Oh,
If
shut
there were
up,
night
acting
vision
like you
goggles
don't know.
inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
But it wasn't.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about.
I beg your
tonight's
pardon.
main
This is
dish.
hardly the time to
You totally mean that in a
Right? This is
perverted
not the
way.
time for that.
The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the
Yeah.
party even started. I should be able to prove it.
How does my cowlick defy gravity?
Tonight's main dish. Duct tape.
A bird flies by and gets
His
impaled.
hand looks so creepy and weird to just
under
me.
the table where the body was found.
It's like motherfucking salad fingers.
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's
We got
why
territory
found
right where we want him.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the
Nekomaru's
underside of the table.
Yeah.
I'm here
This may be
too.
off topic. But why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
Because
I
that letter
know
that he
he
got.
didn't bring a
Like Celeste.
self-defense kit. But he had night vision goggles
Oh,
inside
yes.
the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
It's
just the way she says Byakuya.
That applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
No. Well, he got that threatening letter, too.
Well, he did know. You saw the proof. Why you acting like you don't know?
Saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eyes?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Why are you helping?
That's right.
He's like, right? That note, right? We found together.
It was
This one I can get.
Because of the
Now we know the use.
That was like a total
threat.
Here you go,
I
guys.
can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Look at this murder threat.
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
The hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the
That's what
someone?
we're trying to figure out,
Nobody besides
Kane.
Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me? Assassin him.
Are you sure?
She's just hanging up
Only
there in the
lies I
background.
tell
Bro,
are
free her.
friendly lies.
Those are still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening
I will
letter?
never get over
He
Byakuya.
probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place. He tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other.
But he ended up getting tabbed.
In doing so,
he was
tried
the
to put
one
the
who
writer
had
of
the
the letter in
tab.
a
He was the
situation
tabbing
where he
victim.
couldn't
No,
act.
Nagi told the newbie
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
It's not a very funny
strong
prank,
sense
bro.
of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
I mean, I wouldn't have came to the party. I would have been like, you out of
to
your
do
mind?
something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Or maybe someone that knew that someone was going to be trying to kill someone.
Who is it?
Among
us. Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Sorry.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Of course.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret
He's
that
really
I
sweet
must
on her.
return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Okay.
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
That's a good question.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
Oh, damn. I
But
didn't
if
even
the
think about
murderer
that.
had the goggles
They
when he
used
took
the
the knife,
glow-in-the-dark knife to figure out where he was.
That's kind of
Even
what I
if
was
the
wondering
knife
too.
bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, it was definitely the paint then.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get. Well,
Glow-in-the-dark paint.
Yeah.
I see.
So maybe they just did that from
What if
underneath the
glowing
whole
paint
place,
was
but
the mark.
Yep.
With that, you'd be
Yeah.
able to get the knife even in the dark.
Trip.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Probably.
The
Yes.
painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known.
Glow- you don't need
That's
to
why they
be an
used the
artist
glowing
and use
paint as a
paint.
mark. Which
Meditated.
means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That
Not
seals it.
necessarily.
The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit
No,
breaker.
not
because you couldn't
necessarily.
reach
Not necessarily.
It was you, Peko-Yama!
That's wrong!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
God.
I'm not the killer.
I believe you.
I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit
Money
breaker
in
in
the
the
back.
office.
Circuit breaker's not an issue.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the
No.
breaker and caused the blackout.
No. Okay. So I gotta help people.
We're getting a lot of stuff thrown at us at
We're
once.
not gonna find out who it is for a while.
There's so many.
I don't remember what any of their accounts are.
Whose
I
account
need to
is
make
what?
sure I remember
But
what their
let's just go
account
through the
was.
things.
Saying the account.
See what
Since
happens.
Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
So that's an agreed
Seems
spot.
impossible. possible? Because I was not in the office.
she wasn't in the
Oh shit!
Damn!
Not even before the blackout.
Right.
I agree with that.
Damn.
I agree.
Consent.
One take Jay's in the
Because
building.
somebody said something. I don't remember who their name was.
Pecco was telling the truth.
Yes, I do too.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
Don't worry about that.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pecco's alibi.
Oh yes, this guy. Okay.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
It was her.
Everyone else
shitting
besides
in the
Pecco was in the
bathroom.
dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
True.
I guess that
Girl,
would
don't
be...
even worry about it.
Your wife should
Everybody
have washed a little after that.
You locked yourself in the commode?
Like, seriously, don't
You should
worry
have said
about
so
it.
earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a
This
shit.
is amazing.
Hey,
the best line
weren't you
I've
guys
ever
taught
read in
any
any
basic
video game
manners,
ever.
or were you raised in a locker room?
What the heck were you guys raised in?
I'm sorry.
What the hell is
Venus
this?
likes to talk
At
about
least he
food.
apologized. It's okay.
How about we stop talking
You
about
got it,
this and
Pecco,
move on?
Pecky. I'm the ultimate pooper.
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can
You
trust
don't
me.
want to say that tomorrow.
This
About
poor
That's
girl.
fine. But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Yeah, Taro
Yeah,
Taro.
that's what-
See,
See, that's
stepped
the
into the
thing.
office. I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
Now
Ow.
this is the kind of
Because of
dialogue
that,
I can get
I
behind.
was unable to
Seriously.
leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel?
I was gonna make a joke
do your
about how
business in
somebody's
the dark?
probably into this,
beg
and I
your
was like,
pardon?
nah. But
Teru,
Teru.
seriously, stop it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I feel you on that one, Husky.
Stop.
Holy crap.
Get some help.
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any
He's
investigating.
thinking logically here.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
That voice.
What I mean
I love it.
Is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Well, oh, okay. I didn't really think about laxatives.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl
So she
left
would leave the office.
don't
If
you
it was on the
think?
timer, it wasn't like
I
that.
see. That might have happened.
So they try to get rid of
Okay, I
her.
think I know what fruit bullet I'm gonna say, depending on which one is gonna be. Knife.
Knife,
Pacing
AC
timer.
timer, night vision.
There's some
blah, blah,
So
blah,
many
blah.
Party
things.
Party dish.
Gotta be.
We're probably talking about the
Unless
food
I
here.
need to shoot something that's
Did
in
you
agreement.
eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it,
Oh, yeah?
you brought food to the office, right?
Yeah, she took her plate with her.
Yep. Just a little bit from the dining hall.
But Akane ate more than her.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No!
There we go.
That's why I was thinking.
Pushing everyone else.
That was a pretty weak argument. Whatever.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the
I
dining
love
hall.
that he's like,
Because
no.
Pecco wasn't the only one
no,
who
you
ate that
fucking
food.
idiot.
Akane ate some of it too.
Hajime is
If
most
the
of it.
food had laxatives in it, I'm
that doesn't
pretty sure
prove
Akane
anything.
would have had stomach issues as well.
Too.
The tone he uses, he is not afraid to tell it like it is. Like
Yeah.
Makoto would be like, "Hey, guys, that's no." He's just like, "No."
Yeah.
I feel totally fine.
He was gobbling up that meat.
The dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I only made an accusation about it because you said you wanted to see her poop in the dirt.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say,
Whoa,
bitch?
whoa, whoa,
Dang.
Dude,
Oh, I love that.
you and then you're gonna come in hot like that?
I killed him. And go
cut
back
this
to
girl's
discussing
bang?
the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Wow.
What
What
is
is
she
girl
big?
big?
Truth
Oh,
blackout.
no, don't listen to her.
We know how it occurred.
So you
We have
talking
to make
about the
everyone else see how it
irons
occurred.
and the
AC timer
air-
or
Irons in the
the
storage
irons in the
room.
storage
That's
room.
the
Yeah.
bullet, and I'm sticking to it.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Okay.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used the remote control?
No.
AC.
Probably messed with the breaker.
Having all 3 irons on at once
It does not
was
have to be
part
the
of-
breaker.
was part of getting it.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or
maybe they caused a power surge.
That'd be the irons.
I agree with that.
Hey,
Yes!
see, I gotta be more patient.
Good job,
I gotta
Wendy.
listen to everybody.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
I think so too.
Which is why those
That
3
was.
irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Someone
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
The trashy skank.
Why is he coming out so aggressive?
Because they always take me by surprise.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Okay.
What the heck?
Don't yell at me,
You
Mr.
say the
Mario, you're
irons in the
scary.
storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Man, it's
That's inexcusable!
You're so intense about it.
We have to help the environment.
Bottle shut down.
Get kind of defense.
Alright, at least I know how this works now.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Yep, I'm just slicing that all away.
No,
Okay,
just
now
because
I know how
people
to
were in the
do it.
dining hall
Yeah.
doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Yeah.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the black. If the irons caused the blackout,
Slice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cut through those
Oh,
words.
I see.
It was nice to know
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Yep.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
at the same time,
air
11:30.
conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was
The
tripped and
irons really
caused a
aren't that important. It
blackout.
was more the air
I
conditioning.
see. I understand. Indubitably.
You're not allowed to say that word.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and
But
used
I'm
the
fucking
irons
older.
to nearly max it out. So
Every
once
time
they
he
set
finishes
the
a
air
sentence, like
conditioners
appreciably
timers,
older.
Just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it
stop flexing
still
that
would have been
bone on your arm?
possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Indubitably.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Wow, you're really fucking tall. Holy shit.
Jesus, do you think maybe you could put your arm down?
The stench is wafting directly into my nostrils.
Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
No one cares about you two.
Couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the
I
murder
don't know.
wouldn't have
Technically, got
occurred.
slashed pretty fast.
No. The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter
Isn't that
what.
right?
Impossible, he
Sounds
says.
like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never
It's
actually
her.
find them.
Why are you smiling about
It's
that?
all
That means
right.
you're in trouble.
You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Sure.
That was a weird thing to say.
There's no way everybody will lose now.
What?
This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
It's like I've been through this before.
Hope always wins. That's what I
You need to
believe.
lay off
You're kinda
whatever
scary.
you're saying.
Yeah.
What happened to you? Huh?
You're getting
What
weird,
do you mean?
dude.
He's saying you all
Well,
instead of us
You
all.
have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us. Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Did he push the
He's
oops
talking
I made
faster
no
now.
button?
We found out how
Even the
the
music got
blackout
ominous.
occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
You're
Anybody
sus,
could have
buddy.
hid and set the timers for the
Talk
air
about
conditioners.
He got so talky.
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have
crazy.
been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Yeah.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Yeah, pretty much. Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
Cool.
But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
If that was true,
You're changing your story again? Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has
Okay.
anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
no.
What are you talking about? No.
Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito,
There's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
I'm starting to think that
each
you're
other
not
like this.
Naegi from the first
There's
game.
no way that's healthy behavior.
Guys, way too
You
occupied.
stop this
Does he
already.
have like a split personality?
We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Okay.
Can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Bro, this is not the way to get people to stop doing it.
either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Do you using like psychology mind games on these people?
Oh, no, what are those
Those before the trial.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
Yeah.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Yo, immediately.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Exactly.
I'm shooting him right there in the middle of the courtroom, bro.
Let's just
It's
give up
you.
already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway.
Yeah,
A
bro.
single one.
Did you do it?
She's the ultimate bitch right now.
Gotcha.
That's my line.
Haha. Owned.
Did you say
Whoa,
something?
that's new art.
See how his facial expression
We've
changed?
already
That's the
found a
drip
clue that
when,
might
when
point
they
to
go
who the
villain.
killer
Oh
is.
damn! Ultimate gamer coming
We
through.
still gotta figure out him and his earring situation.
His
know
voice
who the killer
is so different from the others.
And I
But we
love
do
it.
have a clue about
she
a
put on the
suspicious
hoodie.
person, I think.
God, I love her cat
see.
hoodie.
Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Okay.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before
Oh, hi,
that.
Mark.
How did they get the
Before? Is she asking how the killer got
When a
close
man
to that
and a
table?
lamb love each
He
other
could obtain
very
the
much.
knife by relying on the glow of the paint in order to do that. And he goes, table all was still done. Oh, that's what that was important about.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
Yeah,
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout,
feel
right?
it with their foot and just walk along.
Here it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at
Vito was the
Nagito was
closest.
right there, just
Yeah.
saying.
And he's right by the AC too. Because I thought
look.
this diagram
Get
is the
close
clue.
to that table. Could it
Who
be
the
that
killer
they
is and how they're
used
able to move to the
cords?
table in the
They
dark.
followed the
Byakuya
cords from the
probably saw
wall.
Nagito walking towards
It's
the
clearly
back, like,
shown
Sir, what are you doing?
in the stuff.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, Byakuya's by his Duralumin case.
Yes.
The lights go out.
He went to his German case,
Grabbed his night vision goggles and went to go hide under the table.
But he probably saw Nagito back here walking towards the back. Because as he's walking back, he would have seen him walking towards the table.
I mean, that's true too, but I feel like he just hurried up and was hiding because he said, huh?
But I'm saying
he
he,
said,
wouldn't
what's...
get there before Nagito was already there. He would see him.
But
in
what
the
I'm saying
dark.
is, remember what he said. He said, huh? What's this? This is an item. He saw the knife.
The knife.
So he didn't see Nagito. So it's still possible that it could not be Nagito, and Nagito is just a psycho piece of crap.
I agree. Proceed to discuss how the
I also
killer was
feel
able
he
to move to
got
that
stabbed
table in
through
the
the
dark. Killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Spot selection.
Spot selection.
I think it was the
I
cord.
mean, my guess would be this.
Here!
Oh no, not
I
salad
think that was
fingers.
it.
Oh, he's following
Killer
the
must have
cord.
used the desk lamp to move to
Okay.
that table in the dark.
Oh, okay, I guess I was right.
Desk lamp. I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
Nagito, you were the
There was a
closest
blackout.
one, by the way.
There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Yeah, but he could have followed the
Was his
wire.
voice
Of course,
always
there's
like
no way
that?
they use the
There
desk
was a
lamp light.
blackout.
The killer actually
It's
used.
so much deeper than I thought.
The power cord.
I can prove it with this. Power cord. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
Please just punch.
I'm very
There's only
excited.
one person here who could have done that.
Here's where this gets weird, is that we can go with this, but the fact is that Byakuya was stabbed with something that wasn't the knife,
Yeah.
which we have to take into account for. Was
And we
Nagi...
still haven't brought up the whole floorboards thing.
Yeah, because that's going to be the... Is Nagito going... Was he going...
Unless they, I don't know, like used a skewer and then just dropped the skewer through the floorboard to get rid of it.
That's actually a really good idea.
Well, Nagito
Hey,
is the closest
buddy.
thing, but I don't think it's him.
The only person here who could have possibly done it.
Who is it?
Well,
Nagito.
Not Super Psycho
Nagito.
friend.
Mr. Ultimate Hope over here.
You're the only one!
For me?
Nagito,
Please,
it was
join
you,
me in my
wasn't it?
room. Turn on me?
Don't act innocent now. Honestly, I'm not
Judging
really
from
sure it actually
everyone's
was
positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
It's true, but they don't have to just be near the power cord. I
Which
mean, anyone
means
could just turn to walk.
The only one who could have felt
and then
their way to
left,
the table
right?
using the power cord was Nagito.
Yeah.
That's just a coincidence.
Nobody else here has
You had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
The chick, when she fell into that compromising position, that was after the blackout, right? What if she tripped over the cord? Because what did she trip over? She said she tripped over the floorboard, but that doesn't make sense.
Because there was gaps in it.
Okay.
She tripped and fell in the dining hall.
Because what if that was just to be like,
Well, I don't know. Can we enlarge the image for research?
Yeah, enlarge the image for research.
He had a chance to set everything
Nagito's
up.
chance
Yes,
to
he
hide
did.
the knife under the table was
When he was cleaning.
when he was cleaning.
I see.
Don't have to read the others.
No.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
There's no way it's him.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the
Bro, if
only
it's not
one who could
Nagito,
have
bro,
done it.
y'all friendship is
I mean, it
sad.
does make sense
Seriously?
though.
That's all just a coincidence.
If it
Sure.
was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one
Yeah.
right after another,
Nagito is not
wonder,
looking too good for you,
is
brother.
something like that even possible?
I still suspect the cook, personally, but that's just me.
Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could
I
hide the
said that
knife
he
under
did
the
it on
table?
purpose.
He
Also
did
a good
volunteer
Now that
for
you
it.
mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining
I
hall.
did call that out.
That's right.
He did
You
do that.
rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
And I still think there's more to
Oh,
it. There's
no,
more
say
clues we
it.
haven't talked
No.
about. And
But regardless, it proves that you're suspicious,
Are you
right?
saying I'm
Sus.
sus?
Pretty freaking sus, I'm not gonna lie.
That strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your
Yep,
plan.
to get everybody
too.
to stop.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
First of all, language.
I will never
Just
get
admit it
tired
already.
of Fuyuhiko talking.
a great deal.
Man, he's even more
Nagito,
foul-mouthed
tell
than
me
Mondo
objective.
is.
Frankly, I don't want to believe
We're
it either.
buddies.
This is not it.
We investigated
This is
together.
nah.
You're
This
so
is not
kind.
it.
I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
He's about to snap. He's about to go crazy.
Whoa.
I think that
He's about to
No
pop.
freaking
he's
way.
gone
Is it
crazy
really?
after getting out into the
What
real
is
world from the
happening?
first game. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's crazy.
Bro, what?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
Yeah, aren't you one
How
too?
wonderful. How beautiful
He
it
was the
is.
ultimate hope. Maybe he's setting this
Well,
up
are you
so
smoking?
he can spark the
Stop
hope.
taking them
His eyes.
mushrooms.
That moment, Nagito's eyes.
Is that the Renegon?
Darkness' eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness are folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been cruelly mixed together.
Crudely.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing
No.
all
Oh,
along.
shit.
All
All
right.
right.
Self-admitted.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we're all good.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
I'm skeptical still.
Okay.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find
thought
my
he
way
was
to the
not the one
table
that
in the
killed
dark.
Byakuya.
I like how
That's what I
they're
said, he probably
changing
tried
the
to-
murder suspect
And
too.
of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout.
But you're not the
doesn't
one
mean
who
you killed him.
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
No, it is not.
He's major nuts.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table.
He did kill him.
Well,
no freaking
all saw
way.
that.
That can't be. You're wrong right
Twist
now.
ending
He's
like
lying.
this. I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
That's not him.
No, he's
Byakuya
baiting us to
performed
the wrong
admirably.
decision.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
You're not wrong.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
Ultimate worthless.
Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
What is happening?
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Whoa. Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
God, I hope you're
He
wrong.
seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Let's just fucking kill him. Hobby you
You
have
need to start
there.
talking a little
But,
more, find
like,
out what the hell that's
Now's
about.
not really the time to bring it up.
Hey, Nagito.
Yeah.
If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Okay, this trial's not done, yeah.
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
It's very straight.
There's still
But
too
why would you
much.
send a threatening letter in the first place?
So they would hold the
I
party in the
think-
first place?
Somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
This is cap, bro.
Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making
What
fun
is
of
this
us?
guy I don't
By
understand how
threatening
this is taking this turn.
Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions.
Wow, Pecco's really pretty,
It was
huh?
all a trap.
I know that's a weird thing to
There's
say
still
right
so
now.
much
Smart.
to go
Built her
over.
head and
That's
everything.
true,
It's a really
too.
nice sprite.
I even manipulated the
wrong
pronunciation
about
of the
one
word.
thing.
Not to kill.
Kill him.
What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
I'm the ultimate.
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I rigged it!
Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
He just got lucky.
Oh, is he talking about being lucky?
The ultimate baby face.
ultimate
Okay,
lucky
my guy.
student.
The
Oh,
ultimate
he's the
lucky
ultimate
student.
lucky
Yeah,
student.
ultimate baby face.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then,
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you?
If you were luckier,
That's
no
right.
one would have
I
fucking
just
figured
trusted
out
my
that
luck.
you were a killer.
I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Jeez.
you just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I wouldn't say your talent sucks, per se.
At the
can't wait to see
time,
who really did
Hajime
it.
said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted. ...
Enough. That... I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair.
Yeah, you brought this
Yes,
very
I
deep.
actually
Drop
said
my halo yet.
use symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
I do think he's the traitor.
That was my only motivation.
Maxed
You're
out,
not
maxed
making
out,
any
bro,
sense!
99.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
You're not wrong, dude.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
He's like a fusion of.
She's gonna bring up the autopsy.
He seems,
Wasn't
he
killed
seems
with a
like a
knife.
fusion of Junko and Makoto.
She knows that this is
my
wrong.
back was
She should be autopsy,
I think I'm about to
too.
throw
so
another
cute.
wrench.
Again and have like a.
Is Nagito really the killer?
I was hoping for this.
I don't think so.
He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but
It takes her so long. There's something a little strange.
there's just something a little strange.
There is something
If
off
it's only a
about
little,
this.
then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Uglier than her.
Down.
Put some salt back in those eyes, please.
For now,
Both ugly.
might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
No, we don't.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Because I still like Nagito.
Which you, all you do is press A.
You like insane people.
There's
So many people's
much.
accounts. So I have to remember their accounts
It's gotta
and
be,
their names?
I think it's strange that
What am I, a banker?
The killer is so obviously Nagito.
Oh wait, hang on now. Stop yelling.
Say it, girl.
I think it's
he has
terrifying.
already confessed.
Oh, because the knife wasn't used as the murder
That
weapon.
bastard Nagito is the one who did it.
Yeah.
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
Here it is.
Yeah! No, that's wrong.
One take.
It was
That
probably
is
one of those damn
incorrect.
meat skewers, if I had to guess.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
Yeah.
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
I think it's either the chef or the animal guy. I'm kind of leaning towards the animal guy because he just suddenly showed up with his earring when we came in here. So I think the animal dude is the prime suspect, and then the chef.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Calm down, Bryce.
Calm down there, bro.
Oh, ain't nobody getting not even me.
You're not getting my $1 profit keychain anymore.
Bro, you fucking, you and your incredible library-like knowledge of all things Wendy's is amazingly useful in this scenario.
Seriously,
Is this what you're
Mahiru,
trying
you're
to
a
say,
nice lady.
Mikon? As long as we
Doesn't
can't
Mikon mean
prove
orange?
that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Nope. I knew there was
don't
more than one
blame
person
me.
involved.
Mikon's the one who said it.
Stop blaming her for everything.
Sorry.
Well, they would have all got bodied.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
I gotta say, for someone
Yes,
so like
finally.
a little bit quiet
Like,
and that
during
seems
the
dozy,
blackout,
she's really
Did
perceptive.
something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
Like maybe he got
After
choked.
all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Look at him judging him. He
Jeez, the
knows.
moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
Mama.
What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this,
What
it
does
gives
that
you
have to do
double
with
vision.
anything? Thank you.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
She's like me.
Whose life is at stake?
Everyone.
Seriously, how long is it going to take for you to understand the damn rules?
Facts.
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
Yeah,
What are
great.
you, Jaden Smith's
not it.
tweets?
Not it. What's not it?
Truth
That's what
is beyond our
Byakuya
sight.
said, right?
No, that can't be it. So there should be somebody to find out what happened in the dark.
Would it be
The girl where she was
Ibuki
saying about.
heard?
There you go. Ibuki's accounts.
There it is.
I can prove it with this.
Look at
Like the
me.
account.
Yeah. I actually got like
Even
5
if we
wrong
couldn't
before
see
that.
what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights
okay,
on.
we're fighting each other.
I can't eat like this, you know.
Mood.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout
Yeah,
just
how did
in the
Teru
kitchen?
get in there if he couldn't even
Perhaps
see
the breaker
anything from the
overloaded?
kitchen?
hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive.
But they didn't hear a
I'd
door.
expect no less from the ultimate musician.
Well, it's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
I know.
Wow, that's why everyone looks like
You
they're
cut me
8.
deep with your knife of truth.
I don't know what to say about that. Hiyoko just delivered him barbecue chicken.
Nagito said in the dark.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah, Nagito said
This
ow.
is...
Ow!
Yep.
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, I mean, which Byakuya said, he said they had a scuffle.
That's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
You're wearing love.
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But
Now you
Byakuya,
don't feel safe around
wearing
this
his
man.
night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
Well, I knew it wasn't you.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife. After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on.
The way he
Are you
says that
saying
with
you're
a smiling
not the
face.
killer?
Yeah.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all
Bro,
going according to plan.
Nobody wants to be around
But
you anymore.
unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night
And
vision
who
goggles.
picked up the pieces?
What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Yes, we have.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair?
And he's definitely been
But
taking
you
passion
can't
despair
give
in
up.
his soul.
Oh, yeah.
You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Is he really the ultimate
Rising
lucky
to the
student? I feel
challenge
like his
again and
title is
again is
something
why you
else.
guys are the symbols of hope.
Is he okay?
No.
Nagito is
He's
like,
what?
guys!
Huh? Is
He
Nagito
keeps saying hope. What if
really
he's
not
like
the killer?
the ultimate hope?
Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy.
I definitely
I didn't
think
know
he's the spy.
his true character. It's as simple as that.
He's fascinating. I
But
still.
now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here.
The end.
That's my "we will die here" face.
The what? Suspended?
Suspended?
Oh,
Why?
that's to be continued. Thank you.
Well, don't do that.
This is like intermission?
Oh, hi. Hi, everybody.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but okay, here's a question for you.
What's this?
For those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter.
Wow.
If you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion.
10 billion?
This?
Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
What are you gonna do?
Of course, it had to
Guess the
happen
killer
right before we get
challenge?
to this point. I'll leave this in your hands. You're now the player. You are now the one in control. So, would you like to play the guess the killer? Do you want to double down on it, or
On
do you
my
want to?
theory?
Yes. I will do whatever you ask.
But I don't put this evil on me.
It can't be on me anymore, so I have to put it on you. Don't keep the people waiting. They need an
Because
answer.
I mean, we would lose all of our save data if we get it wrong. So why would we risk that?
You have a good point. I forgot about
As
that
a
part.
YouTube channel, we can't afford to do that.
I suppose you're not wrong.
He just said all of our save data up to this point will melt away.
That is a giant risk. I don't know how that would it like. I wonder how that would work. I don't know. We'd have to find out one day how that works. But we'll just go ahead and continue.
Okay, is this real? Is this a real thing? Does it really fry your save data?
It said yes.
Bruh.
So you are saying no.
Yeah, y'all messing with me?
Well, then witness till Friday.
Okay. Okay, wait. I swear to God, if it kills the save data, you can say goodbye to these streams. I promise you. I promise you that. Yo. Okay, let's guess it.
There's no way to be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course,
Oh.
there's no $10 billion either.
All that stress for nothing. Never mind.
That's hilarious.
Is that like the first Monokuma theater you've actually liked?
Yes, because it pertained to the story and made sense. I was hoping it was real though, and not the $10 billion though.
I hope. Hey!
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Gross.
He's such a troll.
Class trial reopened. Resume.
Oh, hi.
I like how her belly button
what
sticks out
now?
so much.
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no
They're like in this
definitive
version of
proof
Nagito,
that I'm
too.
the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
Tell me, girl.
There's still more?
Based on what
see,
you
he's sweating.
discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
No blood.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Rude. No wonder this is messed up.
I have though.
About your looks.
Those are trash.
Why does Mikon think
Knife,
it was
there's no
clean?
blood on
Isn't
it.
that blood?
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it.
They were under the floor.
Because under the table, there
How'd
was
they
a
get
lot
there,
of
though?
blood splattered everywhere, right?
Then there was that
There were
tablecloth.
even bloodstains on the inside of the
Because
table.
whoever
Who turned out the lights? Guys? This jelly jam isn't gonna eat itself.
did it was underneath.
Byakuya must have high blood pressure. It just squirted
Stabbed
everywhere.
Byakuya to death. It's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
It's Taro.
I didn't get any blood on me.
It's him.
That
I'm
is
sad. No more
weird.
Italian
What a
accent.
weird guy.
You just used something to block the blood,
Like,
didn't
why
you?
is he confessing to something that he obviously
might have
didn't
been
do?
used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
What is this, Dora the Explorer?
I guess we did see something I could have used.
Do you see Swiper?
Isn't that right, Hajime?
Don't
Yeah,
talk
they
to
found
me
it
like that, like
together.
you know me.
That is the other tablecloth. Where's it at?
But he didn't
There it
use
is.
it. Someone else did.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
I don't think that would have been
Wearing
possible.
a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
For anybody that was in the dining hall, yeah.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Guilty, you rat
I
bastard!
didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
It does make
That
sense.
doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right? I I don't understand at all.
Me neither,
Back to
Abuki.
our original theory.
About from underneath
Yeah.
the hole. Just we have that stabbing where the killer did the stabbing. Or different?
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Yeah.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
A lot of the women in this game have
Get those
soft-spoken
neurons
voices.
firing at each other.
It's gonna be like
Hangman's
floorboard.
Gambit, let's see.
Well, that was
They did
annoying.
a lot more
My
It's
help you.
Guys, my action is on
That takes way
time.
too long.
Interesting.
Okay, so yeah, we were
For the
right.
old one. How did that improve?
The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the
Yes.
floorboards.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sorry, that's
Under the
We
floor?
called that from a while ago.
Magical!
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
That's precision stabbing, though.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. From where?
The bathroom.
How?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who
He used
does.
his
I bet
4
you I know
dark demons
too.
of destruction to stab him.
All right, animal guy. Where you at? You know how to get under there. You figured it out.
You're the only one!
Oh, right, because he
You're
got
the
he
only
was right
one!
there.
It's you! You dropped your earring in the dining hall,
Oh
right?
no! Is he gonna get killed
Referring
immediately?
to the Hellhound earring?
Yes, the very
About
same.
that earring.
I said, are you
Bro,
referring
just
to
call
the
it what he wants
Hellhound
to call it.
earring?
Yeah.
About that
Yes.
hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Right.
Yes.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
Of course.
All right.
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Yes, but
That
how?
was very good on
Is
you,
it
for
safe
sure.
to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear?
Yes.
Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then
Didn't even
that
notice
means
that.
Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
Okay.
But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
I like how happy the fat one.
Truth.
I know, they're
This is
all so
the
happy.
evil 4th eye.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just
He's having
listening to
fun. Let him do
him.
his thing.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the story.
Knew it.
That's what I'm worried
But
about.
someone,
You were thinking like the
Nagato
bathroom, and then
wouldn't
like,
let
oh,
me
we're gonna
search
get
the
this
storage room like I wanted to.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random
Okay, well, that's new
boxes.
information that we
After
didn't know
securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with
This is so
fear,
funny.
fools! Behold my power!
All you did was find a
There you go,
door.
blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, well, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it.
And the tablecloth is in the storage room.
It was.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's
job.
not that
Yeah.
far to
Looking more
move
and more
from the
like the
storage room to
Cook
the
actually
dining hall.
Okay, with that new information and now looking at where everybody was right before the blackout, I think this is what happened. I think that Teru, before everything happened, left the kitchen, went in the storage room, turned on all the irons right before, I think it was 11:30, that's when the AC thing kicks in. He turned it on right before then. All of the power happening at one time made everything just go black like that. Once it blacked out, he went under the floorboards and then he stabbed Byakuya under the table. But how did he know where he was?
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was
that
put
makes sense
there.
why the tablecloth was.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party,
yeah.
and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
Sure.
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
Yeah, just like
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
Hey, stop making
So,
yourself look even
was
more
there
sus. You were the
anyone who was
only
able
one
to
not
do
in the
that?
room
Yeah,
at the
you-
time
Then
before the
whoever
blackout.
wasn't at the party is the
Okay.
killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards. Who wasn't at the party again?
Here we go.
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the
You weren't
entrance,
in there.
remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Girl with the
Right?
sword on her back.
This Monomi over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave
we
that
could talk about it some more.
I was in the kitchen for a
Taco
long
Bell
time,
shit.
but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
Uh-huh.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout,
Fuyuhiko.
This game definitely is like Among Us.
it obviously has to be him.
I love Gundam. My 4 Dark Devas.
Yay! It's decided!
No.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
Oh, yeah? That
You're
does not
making
help your
sense again.
case, bro.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Bang, 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 it says. Fool, you're not using sauce, so you just shoot the
I'm
purples.
on the right track. Now that we know
Alright.
that you can go under the floor
So
from the storage room. It's
look
a
at all
fact.
accounts.
Chiaki. Yeah, he walked up to the building and shoots out
Chiaki's
the guards.
account or
during
whatever.
the party, the
I think
killer
we use Chiaki's account here.
So I gotta
was
go
lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
Then it was
Without
probably
going to the storage room in the dark.
it was probably you doing it, looking at
Is
underwear.
that true, Fuyuhiko?
Not him.
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started,
He sounds
nobody
like
saw you, you know?
sounds like one of the characters from Bob's Burgers.
That means you have no alibi.
Actually,
Bam!
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Listen, he's gonna end up being a soft boy. He's not gonna be able to hurt a
And there's
fly.
no way underneath.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
That's true.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first
You
place?
wanted to go to the party.
Shut up! Maybe
Party.
there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
But there's not, because they searched.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Go get him. Oh no! Go get him, Fuyu.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
What a weird guy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Yeah, because they tried
And someone
to do that.
definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the
shit.
blackout.
How long was that blackout?
If someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict with
And it's only
any
one
eggs.
way
Not
I
if you were
like
in the
my
kitchen.
eggs.
I couldn't
And
even
the
see the
fire
office in
was
that
shut.
darkness, and that room was much closer.
But what about when you're
Is it
outside? Maybe
really
you can see
impossible?
the light. You
It
know, the
might be better
moonlight,
if we
so it
examine that
gives you a little bit of
possibility
light.
a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Bro, you know you did it.
He
The
is.
blackened or the spotless? Which is superior?
So weird.
I think it's time to settle this.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. What have we got?
Ready?
Okay.
I actually am jealous of Byakuya. He's dead. I didn't know how to deal with
fire
this.
door, murder threat. Okay, let's see what everybody
The
has
hallway
to
was
say,
really
and
dark
then
during the
we'll figure
blackout.
out which bullet we need to lock in.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Oh.
Actually sounds pretty tasty.
That actually
Is it
sounds
really
pretty
not
tasty.
possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
String, huh?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Okay, I gotta agree with somebody.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
Okay.
What if they used a light?
Use a light.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I agree with that.
Oh!
Okay, I'll take
It
this.
said minus something.
Was there a light
so
on this?
aggravated with that.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Yes. Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's
okay, I
equipment
didn't see
list.
that.
I personally never
It's the
had
portable
this, but
stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
There's a hole in your argument.
Huh? A hole? What kind
Stop.
What? What?
We're putting up two fingers saying what kind of hole.
I stop.
Please.
I wasn't making a
Dropping
perverted
threes.
joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm
I kind of
serious.
hope it's you now. I really
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
Now then, Hajime. Will you battle
Is
against
it
me?
time to duel?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Now we wrap
That's
up.
on me.
Okay, let's see what
That's
it is.
awesome.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Is no one going to lose against someone like him?
I think he
All right,
has
let's
all
get
his
it.
memory still. I think he knows exactly who he is.
Go, Hajime.
But it'll shut down.
Bottle showdown.
Night vision goggles.
Rip-off showdown.
I like the way he mocked
Fire
you. He
door.
said, "Ooh,
It's
this
dumb.
Fire door.
Yeah.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally
Oh, you
doubting
can go
his
diagonally?
testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't
I
see
don't know
the
how I feel about
office
this battle.
was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have
Right
seen
there.
it?
Fire door?
Allow me to fire doors.
I can play a game. Holy shit.
Damn on that
Okay.
dude.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
The ladder.
Yes, drag him.
What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway.
Sir.
If
Sir.
you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
Okay, cool.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate. Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Do you know what it
Who
is?
cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting?
I'm the ultimate
For
detective
someone
now.
who insists he's not the killer.
You're the ultimate
you are
antenna.
quite
Big
something.
instigator.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a
Why'd you
deep
call me
This
breath?
out?
is so
You
condescending.
sure like to piss
I
us
don't
off.
think he can go
How
back
about
to
I
being
shut
nice
your
after
fucking
that.
mouth for
I
you?
love this.
Do it. I'll hold him down.
It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
Okay.
More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind.
So does Nagito
Whatever
know who the killer
conclusion
is?
you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it. No matter what it is.
He calls people ultimates a lot.
Yes.
So you're telling me to call it the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you, and only you.
Are we in agreement with Taro Taro?
That's who I
Taro
am.
Taro.
Because he's
Look at
the
him
one
sweat.
who
I
guess he was right beside me.
use all
Oh
that
yeah,
skill.
you right over here, bitch.
You're the only one!
Get out of here, boy.
Teru. Could it be you?
Yeah, he called me. I thought he was about to.
Teru's the killer?
Is that true?
I think so.
What are you talking about? There's no
Nasty little
way.
perv. Bye.
Of course, that's simply my assumption.
That's what I sound like when I'm the imposter in a
Still
bunch.
haven't gotten to the weapon.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you.
What do you mean?
So
The
unhorny.
ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
You fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
And he probably knocked over Homegirl to see under
The
his skirt
future
with
of the
floorboard.
culinary arts.
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts,
He really is
you
an
must face
instigator.
this and fight it
He
fair and
loves the
square.
evilness, and I'm here for it.
You're right. Yeah,
Giving him
that's
hope.
totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Oh my.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too?
Damn,
You should try some later.
Girl, she is gonna knock your ass
She's
out.
crazy.
Why are you
Yoko.
interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what?
Stabby.
It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya?
Because there was glowing paint
You're
under the
not
table,
gonna
you
say they
doof.
shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
Bro, what is
If that's the
happening?
case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
Yeah.
No.
It was dope.
Unfortunately, there was nothing
was no blood
related to
under
the
there?
incident
Or we
under
could
the
just take his word for
floorboards.
it.
I'm really
The
disappointed
only
it's
thing
not
I
him.
found was a strange liquid shining
And
in
a
the
bunch of
darkness
hot hamsters
near where
ready for sex.
Byakuya's
I
blood
mean-
was dripping.
What?
What?
A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important.
The paint.
Yeah.
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Oh, so maybe the chef wasn't actually trying. I mean, I think he was trying to stab who put the knife there because he noticed the knife, maybe. I think he noticed what was going on and he was trying to kill the killer. Kind of like what happened in the first thing of the last game, but Byakuya pushed Nagato out of the way and got stabbed himself.
Thank
That's what I
you.
think.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark?
Knife?
The glow in the dark paint.
I can prove it with
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it was a knife.
No
glowing
salad
paint?
fingers. It's not
The
allowed.
mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
I mean, we're using that twice. I didn't know we were gonna use that
By
twice.
using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint
Okay.
moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed
That's
a
actually
hold of the
kinda
knife.
stupid, but okay.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see.
Pretty ridiculous.
That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that,
Yeah, he
wouldn't that
knew.
mean
Yeah,
the
he
killer
knew
knew
that the
about
knife was
Nagito's
there.
plan all along?
Well, Teru.
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
No, let him talk.
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the
That
blackout,
doesn't mean
right?
he went during the blackout.
And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Sounds.
But how did he get back in time?
What the hell?
Back?
What's going on here?
Think about it.
This is.
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys, where are you? Wasn't the blackout
must've been-
just
he
in the
was like
kitchen?
No,
speaking
no.
through
If
the
he was under the
floorboards.
floor, you still would have heard his
You
ass.
better have a
said
good
that.
explanation for this.
Floors in the dining hall?
Goody.
Doesn't that prove Teru
No, it doesn't.
was in the dining hall
Called
during
out
the
from
blackout?
underneath the floorboard.
Yeah, under the floorboard.
That's right.
Maybe he was
That's
talking
Wow,
exactly
my
it.
brain.
floorboards?
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
Oh, we got your ass, bro.
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there.
How'd you
Of course,
find
the
it?
hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Sure you did.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
You would have
If I
run into
remember
soda.
correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Wait,
Nigga,
a party?
now's not the time
You
to
want?
be a hoe, bro.
You should try licking me.
Stop.
Oh, no way!
Oh my god.
Greasy.
I literally just
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
Confirmed.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means
No, that's wrong.
not
That's
the
wrong.
Killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me?
Always getting mad about it.
Not like I want to blame you.
I do though.
you should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope
Oh,
you believe.
I thought Ibuki was flipping us off at first.
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
I think I know exactly what to say. Make your
Now you're gonna
argument.
be problematic.
Knife, blood center under the
Dude, the
table,
way he
captain
says
floorboard.
I was gonna say, what if he really is
Captain
He's
floorboard.
like
Orto
Maggie
from the
Toes
first
with a
one? Because we had Byakuya come back and just fat.
Let me ask you
This is
again.
a long first case.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
Yeah, you freaking
Sounds
out, bro.
pretty fishy.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's handsome, unlike his face.
Wow.
Damn.
Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
She would know.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
There it is. There it is. Yes.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Ah, that's
I was waiting for him to say that.
Hajime. You're so
Just because I
cool.
heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't
Yo,
mean
I'm
he
mad.
was
It literally
literally
took me
in the
until
dining hall.
almost the end of the trial to realize that.
Why?
Okay.
Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
Yep. That's what I said.
Dun dun
Voices
dun.
don't travel through air.
But I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining
That's
room.
actually really smart.
Is that true,
I gotta give him
Teru?
props for that.
So no blood drip.
Hold on a
In
second.
there when the lights came on.
Can you explain
Damn, I'm about to
this,
lose my
Teru?
Italian voice acting
Can't.
character.
I told you to
I'm
wait a
actually
second, ain't I?
Ain't I?
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
He's going Cajun on us.
Sounds like he's from
No.
Hey, you guys!
No,
This
no.
guy's a major
Bro,
liar!
this Cajun seasoning ass nigga, bro.
Louisiana.
Yo, what the hell was
In
that?
there after the
He
power
sounds like
returned,
Foghorn
right?
Leghorn.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Huh? Was Teru
Hey, let
actually
him
there
talk
during
one
that
more
time?
time.
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
That's right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying. However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
So I'm supposed to
Why
believe
don't
that
we
his name is
consult his
Teru Teru?
memories?
Huh?
In that game?
His memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Yep, he said share.
Boy, go
That's
back.
You will
He reminds me of Princess and the Frog. Like this.
During blackout, no one know for sure. I was gonna throw that question out.
Okay, let's throw some questions at him, I guess, then.
The embarrassing.
We can try that. Oh, he would have seen this.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, it is the
Embarrassing
pose.
pose, but
If
why?
you're claiming that you were in the dining
It's all
hall when
stuck
the tower
together.
came down,
Right.
then you should know how
hold on
Nissan
just a
was
sec.
positioned at the time.
Why? Because it was her and she was in a very.
Don't make me remember. It's
So that really was an important thing for the case.
No,
I thought it was just
this
some
is a
stupid
very
stuff.
Yeah, especially since he's a perv.
Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Nobody here is gonna forget it.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you
I'll right in front of my fucking salad.
Plate of meatballs, octopus, and eggs, whatever.
I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
What a weird clue.
How about it? You can't answer, Tara?
Yeah, because Ibuki sure remembered it.
Huh?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
Welcome back.
There's no way it would slip from your mind.
Yep.
Especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up?
Oh, you saying that's why she was
give
shitting
up?
her back out in there?
Spice.
I'm disappointed too.
Together.
It's lonely watching someone I
we
admire
kill this
reach the
dude now?
limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Yeah, what's happening?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
That sounds like they want him to.
But
be
it's already
taken.
decided, right?
No.
Oh, man, Tara,
The weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
I understand
him?
Yeah.
But it's such a sad defense. Yeah,
My nigga,
this
this trial is so
too
long.
cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Wait, weapon at?
It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly
can't just call
5
him
millimeters in
Byakuya?
diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
I'm sorry,
Use
what?
an accent.
What?
You have to do
I'm
it again.
sorry, you guys. I'll
Oh, no,
try.
another one of these?
You got
There we
this.
go. Finally, freaking again, skewered.
Not always.
Why did they
Just
like
typefaces. There's several typefaces. That is a sans.
The weapon
that's a
must be the
serif
iron
font.
skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
I also really suspected Peko because I thought that she hid the iron skewer in her bamboo sword bag.
That would have been cool.
Because it's like, where is it? You know.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
There you go.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Oh, he's throwing it at the mouth. Wait, Avril Lavigne?
Did he really just say that?
What in the world?
He's
is
just
that?
saying random shit to fuck with us.
I bet you don't even listen to Avril Lavigne, you motherfucker!
This has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru
It's in
leave
his butt.
the old
Case
building.
closed.
Let's take a trip to the kitchen and find out.
He obviously hid it somewhere.
Or he
in the
buried it
old
under the
building.
house.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
He turned into a monkey.
What the hell you even saying? You do become a hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
I'm not hiding that thing.
He's getting ready to
I'm
feed
hiding
us.
that thing. I'm not hiding that thing.
Panic talk action. Let's do this. All right.
Meat.
On the bone meat. Is that the right order, or is that not the right
On
order?
the meat bone.
On the meat bone?
Yes. On the.
On the meat bone?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how to put that together. Hang on. We can't speak English anymore.
Meat on the bone.
Meat bone on
Okay. This is the end.
Thank you!
Hey, look, we can speak English.
That one's a little different. You have to like press down and then.
The iron skewer had been hidden
On the meat
inside
bone.
the
Trying to
piece
figure
of
out what
meat
you
on
were
the bone.
doing. Okay.
What?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer
piece
is
of Dragon
the
Ball
meat
Z
on the
meat
bone.
was where the murder was the whole time.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
Yeah, you're done, bro.
We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing.
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Oh, he's already gone.
Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here.
Nice. There you go.
I had a feeling.
Look at him, he's eating it. I'm already eating it. A bear that eats meat.
Look at him go.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
It looks weird seeing him eat it though.
What is this? So yummy!
This just makes me
Damn
crave
it!
meat.
That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire
Ironically,
life!
gobbling the meat
The
up,
taste
bro.
brings me back to my days in the wild.
Okay.
Hurry up and eat it, you fat fuck.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My! There's something inside the meat!
Flavor country.
What
Bro,
came
you
out?
made a custom skewer?
Isn't that... Is that
With a bone
An
handle?
iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty
When did he
clever.
have time to engineer
A
this?
sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
Yes, it did.
As expected of Teru Teru.
Bro,
Such a
Byakuya watching
fantastic
from
weapon from the ultimate
heaven just-
chef.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
Well, I was not expecting
I got
this.
it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Is this Makoto?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Oh my god. She is
I
awesome.
mean, you're not wrong about me.
You don't need to translate anymore.
I love her.
Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
I guess we need to settle
Yes.
this once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything
My
clear.
favorite part. Let's go.
We need to do it.
So
Yeah,
it's
we
finally
need to
come
do
to
it.
this. My
throb is chesting.
I beg your
Closing argument. Begin.
Here's everything that
There we
happened in
go.
this case.
Isn't that much better?
Yeah, they did.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
Okay.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.
Yay.
He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
This nigga had to shoot so bad, bro.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But
Oh, wow.
at
I
that
just
time,
realized she's
the
in
trap
there
set
taking
by
the
a
shit.
certain someone was
Oh,
already
wow.
in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate
This was a
at
way better
11:30
first
PM.
case than the first game.
I agree.
Because I went through, like, my brain was doing
The
backflips.
air conditioners in
over
the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific
Might have missed
item
the
that he
Gakuya.
brought in his case.
The blicky.
That item
So
was
fabulous.
the night vision goggles.
Da-da-da-da.
Look
Byakuya
at him,
was so
he's like,
concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain
Looks
someone
kind of cool with the
making a
goggles on. I'm not
suspicious
gonna lie.
he saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
So he just took a chance and went for
The
it.
killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand.
I want to know
They needed a
how he
light
knew
source,
his plan.
which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
How did he have time
The
to
long
craft
iron
that?
skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
That's why he had to keep
With the weapon and portable stove in
to
hand,
check on the
the
field.
killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
You know, thinking about it, he did
That's
all
right,
this really fast.
A tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
Yeah.
Actually pretty smart.
Yeah, he tried it. He looking like Moon Knight.
With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage.
Bro, he would have got away
They
with it too if he
probably
wasn't
turned
for
off the
these
portable
meddling
cooking
niggas,
stove
bro.
at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no
This is
way they could have
crazy.
safely
Here's
held the
why
light source.
I respect it. He knew that Nagito was plotting,
Okay, so
so
they
he
just
didn't want to be the
started
one to
Thanks
get
to
caught
the
lacking.
glowing mark they painted earlier,
He was trying to
the killer was able to
he was
get
trying to
beneath the
kill
table.
Nagito, and it ended up being Byakuya instead.
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there.
But it had to have all gone so perfectly. Like
only he had
someone would
retrieved
had to have
it,
gone
he
under
probably
the table
wouldn't
and
have gotten
crawled right
killed.
there just so he could stab
He
him
had
with
to
the skewer.
retrieve
So
that knife.
Nagito, because he's
And
the
at that
ultimate
moment,
lucky student, Byakuya got killed instead of him. Because it would have been him if he would have been
The
under
killer
the table.
lurking beneath the
Now
floorboard
my
stabbed
nigga
straight
Julia.
up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
I respect it.
Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
That's right.
Got him. That covered figure needed to be like 3 feet shorter than it was. in that
Wow.
part.
That is what happened. How about
And
it?
wider.
Did I get anything wrong?
I can't feel bad for him. He killed my darling Byakuya.
It's a
He needs to
mistake.
die.
A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
So he was
I'm actually
probably
sad, bro.
after Nagito and not But
Guess I can't blame him.
This is the end.
We don't want this guy to last too long in the game.
Okay.
Boy, all you
Alright, put him
had
to
to
bed.
do was cook food and not stab
Okay, I knew
anybody.
it was.
It looks like your argument has
Oh,
come to a
that better be
close.
dope.
Calm down.
I lost
lord.
control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just
Oh,
ate?
because it had blood in it.
Well, putting that aside,
Like, he's
let's
all
move
dark
along
side
to the
for a second.
nerve-wracking voting time. Such heart-pounding
What if they actually let you choose the wrong
wrong
person?
person. That would be funny.
Oh, we still got the same voting theme from the first game.
Hi, buddy.
Never thought he'd
we
be the
got
first
him.
killer.
That's why with the comic
Never
book,
thought
it
Byakuya
kinda threw me
would
off
be
a little bit, 'cause I was like,
Well,
wait,
we
The
did
these are the
Hifumi of
only
this
5
game
things that I
is-
can
I
choose
wonder what's
from.
gonna happen to him.
Alright.
Trial class and all
Yay.
rise. Oh man.
Correct.
This time the black is responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura.
I am mad that Teru killed Byakuya.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya?
Yeah, but why did you kill him?
It was a mistake. I got it wrong. Tell me it was a mistake. was only trying to save you guys. Was I
Which is
correct?
true.
I'm murdering one of you.
Huh? I'm trying to stop. What do you mean?
Really though?
I spent the morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party. And then I heard a bird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting a knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons in, he brought the storage room and messed with the air conditioner timers. Plus he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he... You caught me?
Been caught? What? Hey, what are you doing? Hey! What are you skimming?
I'm planning to kill someone, of course.
Oh, wow.
Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
I think this guy is masterminding everyone. I think he like this right here is him playing Teru into killing.
Impossible! What? No, how would you want to leave this island? That's just...
I see. So that's what you think. But
Well-
that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What are you saying?
I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's like behind everything. Like he snapped after the last trial and is like wants to cause despair to see that hope again. You know, that the ultimate hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No, what are you saying? No, I don't understand at all.
No. See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you
that's
face,
pretty much what I was
the
saying.
stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that.
He's insane.
That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
Are you kidding? Right? You're actually serious.
So you don't
Listen,
understand.
if there's a nigga talking to you and he
That's
starts
fine.
looking at his hand,
I don't really mind.
you gotta end the
I'm just
conversation.
an obsessed
Like if you start having a
fanboy,
conversation
so
with
it's
your hand,
all
it's
right
over.
that
I'm
this
walking
love
away,
of
bro.
mine is unrequited. I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way. There's something wrong with you.
Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is?
No. Now he's terroring all over the
Nagito,
place.
what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
You better not compare us to that.
What? Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level. It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial. There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it, you're seriously starting to piss me off.
I don't
going
understand
on?
at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun?
Why didn't this nigga Teru tell everybody,
It's not
bro?
the same as someone
He wanted to be
killing
the
for
hero.
fun,
And
but
look what I got him.
I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die.
Is that why you don't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
Well, perhaps that was intentional too.
He's like the bad guy who thinks he's right, then he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Nagito wanted to involve us in killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex.
Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
That what you're doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. No, it's dangerous if you fall. Just don't get too close to it.
Hey! This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane.
That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
But why did you kill Byakuya instead?
I don't know! Because Nagito's the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I even tested the iron skewer there. But why was Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him.
I see. This has all gone
Probably
horribly
tried to stop
wrong.
Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito...
No, I don't think that's it.
Huh?
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What did you say?
Cause Byakuya said so, didn't he?
I don't know if he's
I will
trying
guide
to
you all.
save him.
Could it be in order to keep that promise?
As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. Oh. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Whoa! Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito even though he was trying to take the knife?
I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet, I never expected an ending like this. Such despair.
What?
But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating.
I mean,
I just took some precautionary
we were pretty
measures.
smart in the first game.
The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding. But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru Teru.
Why?
Why?
Well, because Teru Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru Teru.
What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Is he trying to find who the ultimate hope
Plus,
is?
I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that
But in order
right?
for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island. Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru?
It really is like Jinko, except for the reverse.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain. Great! You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
It's like impossible!
Shut up! Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey, is it really okay to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this? Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off?
Okay, said high school students are so violent these days. But the person who's going to get killed now isn't Nagato. It's Teru Teru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait, that was no. An accident, an act of offense, not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's a murder.
Hey, isn't there anything that's still like sympathies, judgments, extenuating circumstances, maybe probation?
I don't accept any of those claims.
Hey, same for you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so.
Be honest. After learning about Nagato's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought that nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. The truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito, and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already. At least in the end.
That is Teru. Why? You didn't try to kill Nagito. Byakuya would probably still be alive. Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru.
That pitiful sound.
Can't probably anymore.
I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what.
I like his other
Because
accent.
She's waiting for me. Mama, she's waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Street Academy and come home.
Oh, is that his mom? Bless.
Okay, I'm going now.
There it is.
When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees
These
success for
accents,
its
though.
graduates, right?
Unless I kill someone.
I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Oh, does her apron say haha on it? That's actually
You
like
won't
a
have to
cute,
work so
endearing
hard.
term for mother.
What if you
Oh,
collapse again when I'm
bless.
gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
Okay.
I know that already. I know that already.
Oh, this is sad.
This is really
Promise.
sad.
Promise I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, he's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home.
Poor kid. Oh no, you can't help but feel bad.
Teru.
But you were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day. The Hanamura Diner. I know a mom who's still waiting for me.
So you did believe what Monokuma said?
Damn
You were
it.
saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. Carbonated cum is playing Skyrim, so why?
I still don't believe it.
Wrong.
There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home.
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I just wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I want to make sure I still have a place to go home.
Man, if every execution is like this sad.
I don't.
That's
gonna
actually
be an
really
emotional game.
sad.
It is.
Wow.
It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Even if I know how he felt something like this would have never happened. I wanted to confirm it by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's blade. I found he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why. It's why.
Fine, you won the first kill.
I forgive you.
Doesn't mean I wanted to
guess,
sacrifice any of you, but
Byakuya.
it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
I think so too.
Teru.
Oh dear.
I see. Interesting. But as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring.
So,
This seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry and begin the punishment.
you can't.
No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of my way.
Monokuma.
It hurts when you punch
There, now that annoying little sister's been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Hold on a second. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Go, Michelle. No, that's not what I. Please. Tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura Diner. To Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Wow. He doesn't give a
It's
fuck.
punishment
Oh,
time.
I'm afraid to
Bro,
look.
that's so
Lies.
green. He didn't
I won't
even-
believe this.
He was a
Yo,
perv,
he
but
did
he
not
was our
even answer
perv.
this man, bro.
Oh no! This is awful.
The most blood-curdling mom I've ever heard.
I mean, he was a perv, but I didn't hate him.
No.
Game over.
That's
why I like
Territory
has
been
been
found
found
because
guilty.
I got a heart, but sometimes it
Gets a little
beats
bit more
evil.
depth.
And they're pretty good about giving
Don't get
characters
cooked,
depth.
Territory.
Even like
Oh, hey,
God.
oh God, someone's flying this drone like a pro.
Alright. Is it gonna be what I said it was?
Oh.
Cooked in a pan
Just like
top
Leon in the first
and
one.
served with
Damn.
mondo butter?
That's
Yeah,
what
that should have killed him alone.
that worries me.
The soundtrack is slapping.
Ultimate cook.
Deep
Territory.
He's
Oh,
cooking
no,
it,
that's
yeah.
not good.
Oh dear.
What the?
It's the end of Contra.
Okay, there's Apache
Bro,
helicopter.
is that a chopper gunner? Yo, the Call of Duty helicopter.
Monokuma got like a 20 kill streak.
That's not how you fry something.
I thought they were gonna dip him in the chicken nugget juice.
Oh wait,
Are you serious?
Oh my
Did you get
god.
blown by a mustard bomb? What is this?
It was batter, I think.
Damn.
Deeper bullet.
Maybe he survived.
Oh wait,
maybe.
yeah.
that's
hard and better.
That's it.
Yo, chop him
now,
up and he's cooking with Mondo
He's
butter,
being
bro.
drugged upside down over the ocean.
Where is that?
Volcano.
Okay, here we go.
He's gonna be.
Alright, here's the dun
Oh no, Terry.
Oh my god.
That was OD, bro.
He should have been dead instantly.
Wow.
Oh, nice. He became a
Who
tempura.
wants nuggets?
He actually fried him, bro.
Wow.
That's pretty sick.
They deep fried him.
Okay,
That's
it started off kind of whack, the execution.
Monokuma deep fried the chef.
Hanamura became a
And then
tempura.
the thing is, this still doesn't.
Extreme!
Yeah, that was extreme, all right.
Yeah!
The adrenaline is rushing through me.
Damn it! Goo! Are you fucking serious? Ugh.
How cruel. Why did you do something so cruel?
Huh? Did you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be a badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
You're the one who drove him to do it.
Oh, so cruel. This is just too cruel.
Well,
Nice.
it can be helped. Rules are rules, and this is a killing rule after all.
Rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules.
Huh? I can't let that slide. What do you mean?
When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? Why didn't you tell Teru Teru about his mom or his diner? You had a right to
Those
know.
would have been his memories, I guess.
Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know. Hey, hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories?
Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began.
Oh, you're gonna do it, but telling them is kind of.
But I never told you guys I'd tell you right away.
Hey, that's not fair.
I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be.
Wow, that was a laugh. I must excuse myself as well. There's something that I need to do.
Like what?
What the heck?
That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid.
Teru, you stupid.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
Why are you smiling? How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Hold on. I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope, and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't go saying creepy shit. I'll fucking kill you.
Please, kill me anytime.
What?
What? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special.
You! How messed up are you?
Hey. However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer.
Are you seriously intending to help the killer?
It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope's Peak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents, then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him.
Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live. Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you. One after the other. Just kidding.
Can I punch you? I won't be satisfied till I punch you.
Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just gonna be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
Even Hajime hates me now. That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar.
What is that? Isn't
you
that
hold
right?
a special feeling towards Hope Peaks Academy, just like me.
Don't put me in the same category as you.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is.
Akane, please feel free to punch him.
Will do.
Hold on.
Please
No,
stop.
let him get punched.
Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's something else that we must do.
Huh?
Please
We must
listen.
not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Do our best.
You fiend.
Well,
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again. That is
Perhaps.
what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry.
If only I was a better motivational speaker.
No, that really touched my heart. I mean, you're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best.
He just wants to get that booty.
If we do our best, it's definitely gonna pay off, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, that is right.
What do we have to work hard at?
I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best. So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna
I don't know
do
what
it.
y'all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Very well. Even if we're not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow.
Damn fiend. I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end.
Let's definitely
I will
work
give my
together and make this
tire.
happen.
Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Why is there a giant iPad on the wall? Anyways, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words, regardless, we still said it. We continued to say it over and over again without stopping.
I think there's just a giant iPad on
These
the
poor
ceiling.
kids.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a long ass episode.
The curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teruteru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages.
A relaxing
After
dip in the
experiencing
pool.
something like that,
This is my
there was no
cottage.
way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I idly looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation.
What?
And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation.
Is this you've
Oh.
missed?
I'll kill them all!
Is someone watching me?
Probably.
Bruh. Sure, I think the sky is fake.
Oh, do we have a Truman
Or
Show
just a
type of
satellite or
situation?
something.
Somebody's watching me.
Monokuma bomb.
Whoa! Whoa! What is happening?
Are we in like a
boy,
dome
okay.
or something?
What is this?
The hell was that?
I
What's
don't
this?
know.
Why did this bomb just evolve like a Pokemon?
Please tell
It
me.
always feels like somebody's
Chapter 1,
watching me.
Destination Despair.
The sky
Destination
and
Despair
fake.
end.
That was a long
Surviving students.
trial.
14.
Yeah, we
Chap
did it.
pink goopy blood. To be
Well, it
continued.
begins, doesn't it?